Good afternoon, Citywide Gardens family. It is Saturday, April 22nd. Just out in the garden. It was supposed to rain before now. It hasn't, so I decided to water the garden. Just a little update again: lettuce, spinach, carrots. That's it in that bed. Here's peas and potatoes there on the other side. I did plant Yukon Gold on this side, but about a week after those, so they should come up. I had a little experiment. I don't think I posted this on YouTube, but the peas were going to struggle to reach the bottom of the metal trellis, so I just had some string twine and decided to see if they could reach, and actually some of them have already attached, so my experiment might work. We shall see. This bed will eventually be Roma tomatoes, jalapenos, and leeks. The leeks are along this long edge here, have not come up yet. My first batch in seed trays eventually died. One of these days I'll figure out how to start stuff indoors from seed. This is my garlic, looking fantastic, as I've always said or been saying. The stalk is so thick, I'm hoping that the bulb underneath looks just as good. And more potatoes here in the back. This bed will eventually be cucumbers, and I'm going to have a trellis to go over to the other long silver bed over there so they can grow that way. I can't remember what else I have in here. I think I have onions, and I'm probably going to do some peppers along this edge here. This is my experimental tomato bed. I planted seeds in the fall, just let them chill, literally fall and winter, and they have actually come up. Hopefully my chart is correct, and if it is, these are going to be better boys. Haven't really seen anything else emerge yet, but I did plant a line of onions along here. Again, late because the ones on the seed tray died, so we'll see what happens. There's my old man, my pretty boy, enjoying his sunshine and dirt bath. These two beds here are new additions this year. And again, I'm going to have a trellis from this green bed here over to this blue one, and in this blue one closest to me is going to be butternut squash and spaghetti squash. Hopefully they'll trellis over. The other side I will have green peppers. I filled them this morning with leaves and grass clippings from my front yard. I will never use anything from this backyard because, as you see, I have dogs and dogs poop. So any things I do put in my beds, grass clippings or leaves, will always come from my front yard. So hopefully they're dog poop free for the most part. And again, I had some larger sticks down below underneath the grass clippings and the leaves. So I did put cardboard, you can see it a little bit right there in the corner at the bottom, with a bunch of sticks, and then added the leaves. I did have some dirt in this container that kind of sat out all winter. I picked it up and I dumped it on top of the cardboard just to clean this out and get some dirt in there to hold down the cardboard, and I did just wet it when I watered the garden beds. And then I will have grow bags. I'm not sure if I think they're 10-gallon grow bags over here with my watermelon, and I will have that growing up along the fence. I'll clip it and hold them up with little slings so to keep them off the ground and away from the dogs. So I'll be starting those this week. I have to go get the dirt from our local community. It takes our leaves and things and composts them for us. And then I will go get some black cow and maybe some raised bed soil as well. See what I need. And then actually this bed over here, which I called my shade garden, I am going to take down and use as much of the soil in these beds, the two new beds, to add to it, and I plan on having my blueberry bushes in large containers in this little area right here. So that is it for a nice sunny Saturday before we were supposed to get a lot of wind and a lot of rain. But when you garden, those things are wanted and needed. Have a good day, everybody.